Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dealmakers of Comic Art, Volume 10. I'm your host, Will Gabrielle, and as always, we're excited to bring original artwork onto your screen and into your home. Our format is simple. Two Dealmakers will each present 10 pieces of artwork to be claimed by you. But before we begin, here's the rules of the road. Dealmakers will showcase a total of 20 pieces. Each Dealmaker presents artwork in segments. Each segment highlights 3 pieces of artwork for sale and lasts about 2 minutes. The final segment will highlight just 1 piece of art. It's easiest to claim artwork while it's being presented, but can be claimed anytime during this live event. To claim artwork, type claim, the piece number and dealer. For example, claim 3 Bechara, claim 7 Glen. This episode, artwork will range from $275 all the way up to $6,000. And there will be a rundown at the end of the show for unclaimed art. After that, any remaining unclaimed artwork will be available for 24 hours following this live event on Dealmakers of Comic Art's Facebook page, which the address is up there in blue. Viewers are welcome to claim through Dealmakers' Facebook page, but again, it's best to claim during this live event. If you claimed artwork, and you will see Bechara's contact for nostalgic investments and Glen's contact for panel page art, we will be putting that back up again. And again, any remaining unclaimed artwork will be available for 24 hours following this live event on Dealmakers of Comic Art's Facebook page. Now, let's get started and bring in our Dealmakers. After a whirlwind of site updates these past 2 weeks, you know who I'm talking about, Glen Brunswick of Panel Page Art brings his savvy social media presence here to make deals.
Hello,
what's up, brother?
Everybody in update land. Thanks, Will. I appreciate the kudos.
You've greeted them. And just yesterday, returning from Europe, Bechara Maalouf of Nostalgic Investments brings his cosmopolitan instincts here to make deals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cosmopolitan instincts.
I have a thesaurus too.
You've raised the bar for me.
I feel like every week you're returning from Europe. I don't understand this. Like when I grow up, I want to be you. Is it possible?
Well, no, this was art related. There was an art festival in Amadora, Portugal. So I was invited, and
you showed off your etchings.
And I donated a bunch of art. It's a great festival for Europe. It's expanding our collectible.
Nice.
And it was wonderful. So for me, it's 1 o'clock in the morning over there. So I'm hanging in there, considering I just got back last night.
Adjust.
Yes, but a promise is a promise. So I'm here.
All right.
And we appreciate that. You have indeed kept your word. It was a little tight for a moment, but you are here.
It was.
You know what? You've been going the last couple times first, so we're going to have Glen start us off today.
Yay.
If you don't mind.
All right. Yay for me. Okay. Well, I'm excited about my first piece. This is a Deadpool corpse prelim from Rob Liefeld. It's kind of like a half splash. It's got Lady Deadpool putting the hurts on I'm not sure who that is, but it's somebody. And you've got Deadpool, and this one is $275. They are actual Rob pencils, and as I've often said, his process is such that he does these 8x10 prelims in pencil, scans them into the computer, and his final pages are done in ink on blue lines. But these are the actual and only pencils to that page at a bargain price of $275. So I had a bunch of these. They all sold, and this is like basically the last one that I have. So anyway, $275. Great piece. Deadpool and Lady Deadpool.
Glen, you're being asked to zoom in on the foot. If you could just bring that a little closer to the I don't know.
Foot. The foot of her?
Her foot that's up in the air right there. Yep.
That foot.
That foot.
Okay. Well, there we are.
It's a foot.
So yes. Anyway, the foot is $275, and you get the rest of the piece for free. It's the foot you're paying for. So that's my first item up for bids. My second is this fantastic X-Men Adventures 11 pages. These things have been doing really, really well lately because they tell these classic stories in the 90s with the 90s costumes. This one is the Hellfire Club, and poor Cyclops is having a heart attack. We have the White Queen. We have all of them in their outfits. The Hellfire Club there, and it's just a really great page by Ben Herrera. This one is $6.50, and it's just a really, really fun 90s X-Men example. So that is my second item. And my third is an Aquaman splash at really a bargain price here. This is by Yves Guichet, I think. I'm going to just definitely have a tough time. I think it's Yves also. I think that's the French version of Yves, but maybe there's someone in the audience who knows exactly. At any rate, this piece is from 2003. It is a full Aquaman splash, and it is $3.75 for a splash from 2003. Almost 20 years old, getting there, 18 years old. And that's my final piece for the first round here. So
very nice, very nice. And you know, for the buckled shoe collector, your second piece with the Hellfire Club, if there's anybody that collects buckled shoes, that's probably the piece for them.
Buckled shoe. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
They're
true.
all very excited.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. Do you have any buckle shoe pages, Bechara, or am I the only lucky one?
I'll look for you for one. All right, here we go. What did I bring? An action page featuring Green Lantern. And he's well represented here. So by Richard Howell and Arnie Starr. So you know, I figured to bring a page that's you know, in the 300 to 400 range with a major DC character. So then the price seemed reasonable. So why not bring that out and see if anybody would be interested? So here you go. Something that's well represented as the character. All right, enough for that. Let's go on to number 2, which is not number 2, but that's number 4.
No, that's not. Yeah, that's 4.
Are we gonna do 2 or number 4? We can jump to number 2. Yes, the sneak preview for number 4. All right. Listen, the $500-600 range. A wonderful example of Conan, Buscema. I mean, John and Ernie Chan.
Wow, great page.
It's a great duo. Beautiful girls represented there. Few great shots, great profile shot, great full figure. The price.
I just have to say, Bechara, I am so buying that page if nobody else does at the end of the show.
Price seems pretty darn good. I got it in recently, and I'm happy to offer it at a reasonable price. So there you go. A nice John Buscema example is available.
And it looks like it has been claimed, smartly claimed by
Rick. Makes total sense. That's such a bargain.
Yeah, the price is right on that one.
Congratulations, Rick, and we appreciate it.
Yes, congrats, Rick. That's a good one.
Glenn said that with a little grit in his teeth, but
yeah, well, you know, Rick, we'll work it out later, buddy.
The number 3, I hear it's a little bit like.
Oh, I've seen pages like this before.
I think we have. Well, this one's also pretty nice.
Yeah.
Look at that first shot. I mean,
That's
Magneto.
panel, yeah.
You know, Wolverine, claws extended, Gambit. Even the bottom has Quicksilver and Wanda.
Very nice content.
You know, I mean, great content. I mean, Magneto is just all over the page, and Cyclops, and so at you know, Ben Herrera, these you know, this 90s books seem to be doing really well. Seems to be doing really well, and of course, anything X-Men, especially Wolverine. People love the claws. What can I say? So at $7.95, I think it's a beauty, and especially that big panel with everybody represented up there with Magneto in the center. So those are the three.
Tis a fine example, and just so everybody knows, these two, although I get a little preview of what they're going to showcase, neither one of these guys knew they were both putting a Herrera piece out. So it happens.
Whoa.
Nothing wrong with 2 Herrera pieces in one show.
No, nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't planned, or
Yes.
it happened.
Planning.
But like Bechara and I are wearing the same color shirt, and that wasn't planned either. So, at any rate, my next item up for grabs here is this fantastic Spider-Man splash with great Venom content. This is by the one and only Tom Lyle from 1994, and it is a great shot of Scarlet Spider punching Venom into this sign here, but you've got a really nice close-up of Venom there, and it's $2,500. This is a splash, and these things are just getting tougher and tougher to come by at this price point. This is, I think, a really great piece for somebody. So that's my first item here, and moving along to my next item. Guardians of the Galaxy pages are always hot, and this one is by Kevin West. There's a great shot of Phoenix here, and actually more than one shot of Phoenix, and not the X-Men Phoenix, but different Phoenix. And this one is by Kevin West. The price is $600. It's also a 90s page from 1993. And I think represents quite the bargain here. So that's my second item. And then we have a really great Steve Skroce cover here. Really nice early Gambit cover by him. It is Gambit number 6. And the logo is on an overlay. So maybe I can show how lovely the art is without the overlay. But
all the way up to the top.
This is just a really Steve Skroce covers are tough to get, and this one is $4,800. So
you just got an offer from Nick for $450 on the number 5. Just noticed.
On the number 5.
Glen.
That was the Guardians of the Galaxy that you have priced.
Yes, Nick, I will take your offer of $550. We have a deal. Oh, well, $450. I'm sorry, you said $450. If you can go up to $500, Nick, I will make a deal with you today at $500. So, but I can't go to $450, unfortunately.
Fair enough. I'm sure.
Under that, Nick, you let me know.
I'm sure Nick will chime in, and as always, we appreciate his leading the hitting the like and subscribing, which I'll now say, please do hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And with that said, uh-oh. Somebody else claimed it for $500.
All right. Well, thank you, Wolvie fan. You got it for $500. It's yours. So that can happen. That can happen.
Uh-oh. What?
Nah, he said Nick said beat him to it. So
all right, good.
We appreciate you being a good sport.
Can't let
still
Nick
appreciate you.
All right, oh no, Glen. No,
That's my number 4, not your number 4. But you can sell my number 4 because I had no luck selling my
We're
number.
having technical difficulties.
We got to shuffle the deck here. Sorry, folks. We're shuffling the deck.
Here we go.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Woo! All right. Jim Mooney. What is he known for? Well, the girls, of course. Jim Mooney Pencils and Inks. Pussycat was one of the wonderful little titles he did that got a lot of attention. Of course, there's the little Lady Godiva scene in the bottom there. You know, he did sexy work. What can I say? You know, Pussycat pages, if they come up, I sold a few on the site over the last couple of years, and I figured to pull another one out that I had. I think I only have one left after this. So, and this one with the Lady Godiva shot, I thought it was a great one. So, you know, he has his fans, absolutely. And if you can find a Supergirl page from the 60s, then people would love to get those, and I know they're rare as heck. So here we go. There's Pussycat. All right, time for a 90s cover that's under $2,000, which I don't think many of those exist. But here is one, doggone it, with a lot of characters you too can recognize. So Leonard Kirk, Marvel Adventures, Avengers number 23 cover, under $2,000, a 90s cover, out in space, with some X-Men, Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America. Wow. You know, this wasn't necessarily my era, but I've been happy to get a few in trade, and they've done very well. So for under $2,000, here you go. I'm sorry, it's not a 90s cover. What am I thinking? This is a 2008 cover. Why
2000s cover. I don't think you mentioned Iron Man.
And Iron Man, damn it. So yes, I was off on that one. But here's a cover for under $2,000 that has a lot of wonderful characters. There you go. Aha. What do we have?
You got it right when you sent me the description, but for some reason, I guess you had 90s on the brain just now. Yes, that cover is from 2008, folks.
Yes. Sorry about that. All right. A 2/3 splash. Dawn Newton 2/3 splash with Alcala inks, featuring one of Batman's main nemesis, Catman, who made his appearance in the Golden Age. So here you go, Newton fans, and for the price, $2,500 for a 2/3 splash, not too shabby. Look at those shots of that. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if I can just interject here, I mean, Batman pages with sort of a mainstay Batman villain are harder to come by. Batman pages with just a group of thugs, you know, not so difficult.
Yeah, and a 2/3 splash for $2,500 for Dawn Newton. I think that's not too shabby. And is that the Batarang? I think it might be.
I believe that's the Catarang.
Catarang.
You're right. It's a catapult with the Catarang. Sorry.
Because all his crimes are, you know, cat related.
I'm taking liberties with the English language here. What can you do? All right, those are my 3.
Very nice.
You're up next.
Okay.
Oh wow! Wait. Nick said that is one of the hottest issues of Don Newton outside Detective 526, and Nick would know because he is a bit of a Newton connoisseur. So
he's kind of a fake Newton.
Huh.
All right, so again, Ron Lim 90s Infinity Crusade page here. Just a boatload of characters, and these things are just flying off shelves everywhere, as long as you can find shelves that have Infinity Crusade pages. This one is $1,800, 1993, and really great Ron Lim example with lots of fun characters here. There's Gamora. Let's see if I get this. And Daredevil, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor.
It's nice the way he showcases so many characters on each panel. I mean, 12
Right.
panel page. It's
Right.
kind of
And
unique.
that is just a really, really nice Ron Lim example.
Yeah.
And my next item is a classic Gene Colan Daredevil page for 3,600. This one has great shots of Stiltman. So you've got Daredevil and you've got a major villain for 1970 page. Gene Colan. These are inked by, this one is inked by Sid Shores. And it's just a really, really lovely, moody page that has pretty much everything you'd want on a Daredevil page. And again, Daredevil 67, $3,600. So that would be the next one. And then we have a really, really nice Spider-Man 58 page here by Tom Lyle. Nice MJ. And just again from the Clone Saga, and MJ in peril here. I guess Spider-Man will be there to save her on the next panel, but we don't see that one here. But anyway, this one is $700 from 1995. Kane, you have the villain Kane here, which was a clone of Spider-Man. Professor Warren created, and anyway, very nice page for $700. So,
and there you have it.
That is, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did I bring this time? I think I have a splash. Oh yes, just procured this in a trade not too long ago. You know, any Marvel splashes from the 80s, well, ideally it would be from the 70s for me, but 80s is, I did touch on the 80s for me. So the Defenders, great title. You know, they're kicking ass in auctions. Iceman, Valkyrie, Angel, Beast. I mean, my God, it sounds like half the X-Men cast. You know, wonderful bunch of characters. Don Perlin, of course, was renowned for doing the Defenders at this time. So, you know, anytime I can get a Marvel splash from this period in trade, I'm happy to do it. But I'm bringing it out a little earlier than I wanted to, but why not? So here it is for everybody to see.
And I think you should mention all those heads along the side.
Oh, they're
right?
all art. Yes. I'm sorry. I neglected to point that out. Those are all art.
Never neglect the floating heads.
Yes, floating heads everywhere. All right, next piece. If I don't sell this, I'm going to actually puree it and eat it later on. So, so if anybody wants to watch that later, I'll be doing that at home. This is not just any page. This is the origin and first appearance. Not this particular page. He appeared, I think, a page or two prior to this, a few pages prior. But this is the Unicorn, his origin first appearance book. And this doesn't just have the unicorn well represented, but it also has Happy and Pepper and close up of Tony Stark, and my God, I mean 2,600, and so you know, twice up, 1960s, early 60s page from Iron Man with a first appearance and origin of the Unicorn. Yeah. So I had to bring out everybody who's been asking for me to, every week to bring out a twice up piece. So this is this week's twice up page. I think is a giveaway. So there you go.
I try not to intervene and when I think something is a deal, but that is a deal.
Yeah, and I'll break the news to them now. That one is not going to be discounted. So, to be honest, I want
it, but it might be pureed.
But it might be pureed if I don't sell it. So, there you go. Here is, what do I have next? Looks like a Burn Hulk page. Oh, I do. I have a Burn Hulk page. There we go. Under 20. What do I have that? 24. Oh yeah, 2,400. You have, of course, Doc and his future bride, and the Hulk in there. A nice shot. I mean, these pages. There's only a handful of Hulk stories that that Byrne did. I think a few are complete somewhere. There's only a few stories that you can actually get pages from, and this is one of them. For the price point, you know, for the 80s, John Byrne, it's very reasonably priced. So, so I would imagine eventually somebody will love this page and find a home for it. So there you go. There's my 3. The last one is a great one coming up.
And you're sticking to it. There's your 3.
So, all right. So for my final piece this evening, it's not exactly
not
exactly Christmas yet. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. So, but for those of you that like to shop early, we've got a great Wolverine cover. And guess who's playing Santa at the Macy's department store this year? It might be Wolverine. At any rate, this is by Lawrence Campbell. It's from 2005. It is a $6,000 cover. How often do you get Wolverine with the claws out in the Santa suit? This might be your only opportunity. So the logo.
Rick calls it Santa Claus. That's good.
It is. Yeah, it is. That's you know, Marvel needs you, Rick, to do editorial. At any rate, Wolverine covers incredibly tough to find, and this is a really fun one. And I think there should be a lot of interest in this. It's $6,000, but at any rate, this is my final piece for the evening. So there we are.
It's nice. It's striking. Just don't let Santa hug you or your children.
You know, yeah, you want to watch when you're sitting on his lap is all I can say. You want to be careful.
All right. This may very well be one of the best pages I've offered, if not the best page I've offered from on these shows. Good luck finding a battle page with Sandman and the FF. It's beautiful, not just because it's Rich Buckler and Joe Sinnott. It's the time period. I mean, when you look at this page, I mean, every panel. When you take a close look at each panel, it's gorgeous. It's stunning. When it comes to Sandman, he may very well be. He's certainly in my top 2 villains of all time. So for me to find a Sandman page at one time, I was so thrilled.
No, that's a great page. You've got the FF, all the FF.
It's unbelievable.
And Sandman in great panel.
And Medusa. So it's, this page really, cries out just gorgeous. And I know I'm overflowing with emotion with this page, but I really love the page. So that's all I can say.
I want to know who your top villain is, since Sandman's number in the top 2.
I'm trying to think if I want to put if I want to put Galactus as a villain, or do I want to put Doctor Doom as a villain?
I knew it was one of those two. Yeah.
So I don't know, which direction to go with those two. But Sandman as a, but I can't find Sandman pages. I mean, it's harder than
he's a great villain, and he's
harder than Doom and Galactus to find. So
right.
So good luck out there, FF fans and Spider-Man fans. I mean, I was actually the underbidder on the Spider-Man Ditko page from 18 because I loved the character so much. So for me to part with it took a lot. So
no, that's a great Buckler example. I mean, we've each had a number, and that's like probably the top 2 pages I've seen by Buckler from that era.
Yeah. All right, that's number 10, ladies and gentlemen.
10 around. So I guess you're gonna run us back down first, Glenn.
All right.
Yeah, you start off with your number 1
All
piece.
Right, so we're starting off with this Deadpool Corpse prelim here. I can do $250 for someone who would love to have a lovely Rob Liefeld original. As I said, it's like a half splash, and just a great piece that will absolutely sell quickly anywhere else except maybe here. But $250, I think, is a great price for that piece. So that's I guess we can roll over to the next one. All right, so on this page I can do it pains me to do it, but I can do $550 on this page.
Oh, man.
It's great Ben Herrera X-Men page from the 90s.
That's the Hellfire Club, right?
That is the entire Hellfire Club.
Wow. Okay.
That is the Hellfire Club.
Cyclops.
Nice.
And you've got the White Queen and which Deadpool Corpse issue? Maybe it's 10. I'm not sure.
Oh, you caught that. Okay.
I didn't write it down, but I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that, Jordan. So anyway, so this page I can do for $550, a great X-Men Adventures page from 1996.
Marcus is right that what is that? The 5th panel, they're kissing.
It's a kissing page, right? So yeah, if you can't get porn on your computer, this is the next best thing. So all right. Then we're back to Yves Guichet. Great Aquaman splash here. I can do $250 on this phenomenal full length huge Aquaman page from 2003. $250, like panel pages or more than that, I think. And this is a splash. So yeah, $250. And
it's according to Samuel, it's pronounced Yvel.
I don't know. I did one of those like pronounce programs, apps, and they pronounced it as Eve, but okay. So I don't know. And moving along here, we've got this great Tom Lyle splash. I can take $300 off this splash and sell it for $2,200. Just a great piece, great Venom. Venom pages are just when you can find them are at least $2K, and this is a splash. So $2,200 feels like a really, really good price, and that is the best I can do on this piece. So, and that one is sold.
Yeah, the number 5. Yeah.
Right. So for Gambit,
you have one more question.
Yeah.
On the Aquaman, is it pen and ink?
It's pen and ink, not blue lines.
Okay.
So $250, you know, pen and ink, pencil. Geez, you get the whole thing. But for this Gambit cover, I can knock $300 off and do this one for $4,500. Again, the logo is on an overlay, and you can see just how fantastic the art goes all the way up. Just a really, really great piece. So.
And the Aquaman splash
All right,
has been
Jordan.
claimed by Jordan.
Good job.
Congratulations. And as always, we do appreciate it.
So anyway, 4,500 is the best I can do on the Gambit. And
Uh-oh.
all right, so then
Sorry, Christopher. Jordan was just a little bit quicker.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, so the Infinity
Nice.
Crusade page,
But we appreciate the good sportsmanship.
I can knock $200 off this and sell it for $1,600 for the Ron Lim Infinity Crusade 1993 page. Again, I mean, you know, I can't even think of a page that sells for much less than $1,500 at this point. And this is just a really great page with tons of characters and content. $1,600 to me, I think like feels like an extreme bargain, and it's even signed by Ron Lim. Yay!
Is that Gamora? Did I miss that?
Yeah, Gamora.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little Gamora for you.
I like more Gamora, but I'll take it.
Just a little for you. Just a little for you.
Just enough.
So that is that item, and then of course we have this great Colan Shores Daredevil 67 page, Daredevil Stilt Man. Just really nice panels here. Really good inking from Shores, and this is a 1970s page. I can do $3,200, $400 off on this piece. So $3,200, and you just get a phenomenal Silver Age page.
That is a good deal because I was trying to buy a Daredevil page off a collector that had no Daredevil in costume in the same price range.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. And you've got like Daredevil plus like, you know, one of his major adversaries, Stiltman.
Yeah.
So really nice Stiltman. All right, so $3,200, and it is yours today. And that's the best I can do on this one.
I love Shores inks. So.
And moving along to the Kane, Mary Jane, almost 3/4 splash, just a little bigger than half splash here. Tom Lyle, and I can do $600 on this really great page. I think that represents quite the deal. $600 for this fantastic 1995 page. So, oh, you know what it also has, which I didn't. It has like this kind of overlay with a with like sort of the Spidey signal.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it, you know, anyway, for $600, it's quite a page.
So I guess he really is coming in the next panel.
Yeah, he's gonna show up
with the Spidey signal there. Yeah.
And finally, last but certainly not least, we have Santa Claus, as coined by Rick Welch, and I think he knows his business when it comes to Santa Claus. So this is I can knock $500 off this cover and do it for $5,500.
And Nick has a question for you.
All right.
Since he lost the last one, we do $550 on the Tom Lyle Spider-Man.
Sure, I can do $550 for you, Nick. Since you lost the last one, we've got a deal.
Congratulations, Nick. That is a good pickup, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
And we appreciate all the cheerleading with the likes and subscriptions. You really are a a great fanatic of the hobby that really inspires most of us.
And you should also mention that he looks great in a cheerleading outfit. So, I mean, I don't think you actually...
I wasn't going there. I just wasn't going there.
Well, I mean, maybe you should.
I mean, it was Halloween,
I mean, he wasn't willing to tell me his trick-or-treating outfit, so you never know. But thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
Add that to his other package. And he said next time keep that between you and him. So there you go. But it was Halloween, Nick. So you can get away with that on the 31st.
I mean, for candy, I mean it's understandable.
I'll keep out of this one this time.
I'm sorry I got in it.
I've known Nick the longest here, so.
But I live the closest. So
you do. All right, here we go. $20 off every item. All right, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. There we go. Let's discount as these fans are waiting for some discounts. All right, $350 for the action page from Green Lantern. I mean,
there was some confusion earlier. Somebody said that was the wrong page, but it seems to match.
It's action 619.
Yeah.
No, I think
there were multiple
stories.
Page
3. On the bottom it says page 3 though, so that might very well be.
Okay, yeah, it's 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom. I see it.
There you go, page 3. I should add a little.
Yeah, I can't see that 3. That's that stopped 5 years ago. I can't see that 3.
$350 for this page. Anybody would like it? It's yours. Next, here we go. The Ben Herrera page with all the X-Men, Wolverine claws, Magneto, Wanda, Quicksilver, etc., $6.95. Considering what I have into it, yeah, $6.95 is the best I can do. Somebody hopefully will enjoy this at some point. If not today, then hopefully some other day. So $6.95, it's yours.
I'm sorry to back you up. You said $6.95 on that, correct?
Yes.
I'm sorry to back you up. Can you hold up the first piece again? And Kay, can you put up the image again? We're getting reports here that the action page, the number 1 piece, Kay. Bechara is number 1.
Oh, you're right.
But they're not the same. Oh, they are not the same image. How about that?
Okay. Well, either image is available to you at $350. So if you like this image that I'm holding up better, it's yours for $350 or the one that's on the screen.
I didn't know this was going to be multiple choice.
Yes, well, with the
it's a new segment we're opening up of the just kidding. We're not opening.
2 and 3 are available to you.
So either one is $350. They are both from the same issue, the same artistic team.
I do have back-to-back pages from this issue. So there you go.
And to be clear, they are $350 for either. We knew somebody was going to say for both, but
yes.
No.
Thank you for catching that. Well, I didn't even. They look so alike to me that I didn't even take a close look. So thank you. All right. So this one, like I said, $6.95. But we can move on to Lady Godiva and Pussycat, a well-known title by Jim Mooney. We can do $850 for this. $850 for this with that great shot in the bottom. The art is spectacular. But this might not be the place for the fans for this piece, but I wanted to introduce it anyway. Mix it up a little bit. All right, the next one is the cover. Not to be confused with the 90s covers. This the 2008 Leonard Kirk cover for under $2,000 is going to be now $17.95. $17.95 for this cover with the some of the X-Men on there, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. You know, it looks like a real beauty for the price. $17.95 for the Marvel Adventures cover by Leonard Kirk. So there,
Michael's getting you a pass because of jet lag, Bechara, and that may be.
yeah, well, yeah, I'm very tired.
In his
But I'm
defense,
hanging in there.
he actually said to me he thought that the Burn Hulk page was the wrong image, and when I checked it, it was the correct image. But you know, we don't see the slides and hold up the live page. So maybe we might have to do that every now and then. But
Yeah.
it's jet lag. We'll call it jet lag.
I'm a little off my game. Here we go. This is the Don Newton. Good. Hey, Don Newton. You 2/3 splash with Catman. 2,500 seems decent. 2,300. 2,300 with the great shots of by Newton of Batman and the bat with Catman in there. 2,300 for this. It's available for the next person that wants it. It's a beauty. All right. That is, and it's signed by Don. All right. What's next? Defenders Splash that I picked up in trade. $25.50. $25.50 for all those characters with Iceman and Angel and Beast and Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, not Valkyrie, huh?
Did I say Valkyrie?
Bechara,
Yes.
you have an offer on your Marvel 2008 cover of 1,600 from West.
Yeah.
What?
With some time payments.
I thought I gave that at a great price. What I say? $17.95, $1,800?
$19.50 down to $17.95, $1,600 off.
You can have time payments at $1,700, but that is it. If you want time payments at $1,700, it's yours. But that is the best I can do.
Yours.
$1,700. I can do 3 months. So that is available, West, to you at $1,700.
That's $566.66 a month as opposed to $533.33 a month.
That's right.
Plus shipping. Shipping is not included, you know, but shipping is nominal.
Yes, it is. All right, that is available to Wes at
and
$17.
Wes, he said, done deal. Hey,
done.
All right,
Wes.
good job. Thank you, Wes.
Good job. Yeah, no, congrats. And thank you.
All right, so we have $25.50 on the Defenders. What do we? Oh yes, I'm sorry. I think somebody was going to jump in, Joel. Sorry, Joel. I really threw this down at such a great price that this is something that I would probably pick up to resell in the future. I'm
Well, you have a claim on the Herrera Adventures of the X-Men by Michael, and congratulations.
Herrera Adventures of the
X-Men.
Your Herrera
X-Men
page.
Adventures.
Oh, yeah,
X-Men Adventures page.
At
Thanks, Michael. Great
right?
pickup.
Yeah.
No, congratulations. We appreciate it. And I think Mark is asking.
I think that one's mine. That's not the right one.
Right. All right. So we're getting back to who inked.
I think Mark is asking who inked the Heck page.
Oh, it's Heck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's actually beautifully done. Heck.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, Heck is good. Is good. Like
Heck.
So if you want all the early TOS pages are Heck. So starting with 39. So the origin and first appearance at that price. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's some prices are just okay, and some prices are great, and that's a great one. That's a great price. All right. Next one is the Hulk. The Hulk, 2,200. Where do you get? I mean, you know, good luck finding, Hulk burn pages with Hulk in them for under that. We're all going to be looking for more burn stuff, and it's going to be, starting to get out of reach. I mean, we already know how expensive burn is getting. So for 2,200, you know, that's what can I say? That's the best I can do. So if somebody would like it, it's here for you. All right. Last but not least, I don't have much room on this, and this is just a courtesy discount of $100 because I am not selling this for under 5,800. I am a buyer at that price, so 5,800 is a courtesy discount on a page that is just, that I love and I think is an extraordinary FF page from 74 with Sinnott inks and the characters that are involved and how good this page is. Oh my God, it's just I think it's the best page I've offered on the show, or the second best. I don't know which. I'd have to look back, but this is how strongly I feel about this page and the future of this page, considering it's the FF and what's going on with the FF.
Mark just wants you to eat your words and somebody buy it for $57.95.
I'm gonna be. I will be.
Bechara, I would like a coupon from you for a courtesy discount on our next deal.
That is a courtesy $100 discount, and I will be activating my. I don't know if you guys remember, but La Machine will be activated in my house a little later, panel by panel.
Well, actually, no, because these will all be on the Facebook page for 24 hours. So you can't activate.
You can't midnight until Monday at
midnight Monday
12:01 p.m.
Okay, damn it.
Is that Eastern or Pacific, Will?
That's East Coast time. Right.
That's the little secret is I have not put a Eastern or Pacific because I left that little 3-hour window, and as you guys know, if a sale comes in, I do text you right away, and then we sort it out in the morning.
So you got to, at 3:01 in the morning is when you can puree.
Good, I can't wait.
He won't be up, but he will be up about 2 hours after that, Mr. Early Riser here.
Yeah.
And I'll be up 3 hours after that. So,
well, good.
Anyway, if anybody wanted to know our waking times, Glen will still be asleep because it's on the West Coast. So that is the show for the evening. We appreciate everyone who tuned in. If you haven't had a chance, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, look for announcements on our Facebook page, and keep tuning in. We will announce soon when the next show is. We are discussing as we coordinate our schedules. And yes, if anyone claimed any artwork tonight, this is the contact information for Bechara and for Glen if you don't already have it. A good way, if you haven't jotted it down or you don't have it already, is to go to the end of the show and just hit the pause button on this page, and you can copy at your own leisure. And again, I will be uploading these to our Facebook page within the next couple hours, and they will be available for just a little over 24 hours. And yes, Mark, I was getting to that as we get close to that 60 minutes. But yes, as I unfortunately, due to some family circumstance, I cannot be in Redondo Beach, which saddens me. But these two gentlemen will be there as Glen is very close to the show, and this is Bechara's baby. So please, Glen, give us your thoughts on it, and Bechara, please plug your program.
No, I love going to the Redondo show that Bechara puts on. It's they're like, it's all art, just like the East Coast shows, and quite a number of dealers and collectors set up, and it's always a great time. I'm always trading art, selling art, buying art. So it's a great day. It's Sunday, November 14th. What is the address, Bechara? where
It's right off the 405. It's the Hilton Garden Inn. You can see it right off the 405. It's the Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach exit.
It's a nice location. Really is. Nice, convenient location.
Free parking. It's a beautiful new hotel, just a few years old. And the collectors just keep on coming up to me, especially after the last show, and they loved it. So they loved getting
and for those of you that are concerned about COVID, there's plenty of ventilation. There are 2 doors that lead directly to the outside that remain open. So there's like lots of fresh air. Everybody's wearing masks. It's a completely safe environment. You feel relaxed. There aren't that many people that you feel uncomfortable. So
yeah, no, it's a really good show. Yeah. So what can I say? Hope to see you guys there.
Said it.
Mark 3D and you others.
There will not be a live Dealmaker show this time, Marcus. There will be a live Dealmaker show at a convention as it takes place next year, earlier part of the year. I won't give it away yet. It's going to be something pretty special. It's going to be on the East Coast, but we will be making announcements about that. It's something special. But this is what's upcoming. Please attend Bechara's show if you are within driving distance and if you can take a flight. It is a great show. I am sincerely saddened to miss it this time. I will be there in the spring, or well, you'll be announcing another show.
May, I think.
Yeah,
but
and I'll be
we're gonna miss you, Will. We're gonna try and soldier on and have a decent time without you, but it won't be the same.
Well, the night before may be hard. The show, I'm sure you'll have a good time, but the night before, we won't do our thing. But yeah, I'll bug you guys during the day. So
all right, guys,
thanks everybody for tuning in. It was a great show, and for those of you that bought items, thank you very much.
We appreciate it as always. We appreciate when you make a purchase. We appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you soon. Look for the announcements, and have a great night.